Today I'll be reviewing Lego Bionicle set Nuhvok-Kal. I'm excited about this. This is my first Generation 1 Bionicle set. When I was growing up, I thought Bionicle was cool, but I wasn't really sure where to get into the story, and it was like also kind of coming into an end, so at that point it was easier for me to get into Hero Factory. But I've always wanted to have some bow rock, and I finally got one. And even with the canister, especially because with a canister of a bow rock, you can do this, have it in hibernation, which is very cool. Um, on the back drop, the back of the front of the canister has some designs on it that serve as a nice backdrop, and it can hang from any angle, like it can swivel around. You know, notice it wiggle around still, so you can position it at different sides if you want to. Probably, I think, yeah. The back display it peeled off well, and the lid of the canister also has the Borak symbol, and it just unscrews nicely. Take the Borak out, and the to the top, to the canister lid, there's a piece that connects the two of them. It clips in to the bottom of the Borak and has like a little ball joint with the top of the canister. And with that out, you can more clearly see the detailing on the inside. But on to Nuhvok-Kal himself. This is his ball form. Borak are basically Lego Bakugan, except probably not as round. It wasn't as round as I was expecting, but still decently round, and it can roll fine. I think the intention is to roll it in this direction. I think the bit that breaks up the roundness the most is this back bit, but there's still a clear arc between these three round parts. And in this direction, it seems a little bit more cylindrical than ball-like, if you ask me. But it comes together nice and compact. It does have a function. You may have noticed a few gears, and that deals with this lever here, but the arms line up so that you can't activate the function when it's in this bulb form, which I think is a nice touch. I'll unfold it now. You bring the arms out, and the arms go in front of this ball pin here, which is how it keeps the function from happening. And thinking about it, well, the Borak-Kal were like reskins of Borak, but at least for the original Borak, basically all the pieces except for like Technic rods and pins and like the standard socket connection piece, all the other pieces would have been new releases when the Borak first came out. Nuhvok-Kal has these shields that have this round rock saw design. And with the Borak-Kal, I always thought the design on their plates looked kind of like a map. As far as I know, it's never confirmed to be a map, but it looks like a map, like of one of the islands or something. He can stand up by himself. And Yeah, Nuhvok-Kal, if you don't know, is the Bionicle of gravity. The function I mentioned, you may see him wiggling a little bit. What you press this lever and put the other finger. There's a nice place to put the other finger down here, so you just go like, whop, and he baps forward, and that's a pretty cool function. And the rubber band brings it back into the stationary position. And that's why there's a little bit of space here for the gear to turn. A little notch in the plate. It's very cool. And there's one other detail with Bionicle, and that's you can lift up their plate to show the Chronocal, and then you can launch that too. It's there's a shaft that runs through the eyes that has a bit of movement there. Also notice on the back of the thing that the Chronocal rests on, there's another indent for the second gear to move, which is nice. I think the eyes would probably be like the Borok's weak spot, because you hit the eyes and then you hit them hard enough, and oh, that actually launched it, huh? Well, you hit it hard enough and it knocks it out. So I think the eyes are probably Bionicle-Kal's weak spot. There's a few ways to launch the Chronocal. The one way you just saw is to go like that. If you take off the plate and then try to do that, it just falls into the plate, so that doesn't really work. One way that I found works really well is to use this mechanism along with this mechanism, combine the two levers. So put my finger here and then go like that. I find that works well. Yeah. The Chronocal, it can fit onto the back of some of the first, it can fit onto the face of some of the early Bionicle heads. It has a stud that it attaches to the mouth with, and on the back I even noticed a little Bionicle lettering. I translated it, it doesn't mean anything as far as I know. But there's one thing about the Chronocal that I got with my Nuhvok-Kal that I find kind of suspicious. Nuhvok-Kal is supposed to come with a copper colored Chronocal. I have the instructions for Nuhvok-Kal, and on the back it shows all the Chronocal that all the Bionicle can come with. And comparing it with the Chronocal that I got, I think the Chronocal that I have matches the color more for Tanacal than it does the ones for Nuhvok-Kal. And as further evidence, I have some pieces here. These are a few copper pieces that I have compared to my Chronocal. And these are a few dark gold pieces. And between the two, I think the Chronocal most obviously fits with the dark gold much better. I do see how someone could confuse dark gold and copper. They are somewhat similar colors, so I don't think it's as bad a mix-up as if it were one of these other Chronocal colors, but I think there's been a mix-up somewhere. And the plate actually attaches to this holder. This is how it's held in place. It clicks in like that. And it's a nice set, and I'm sure this review would go for any other Borok or Bionicle, because they're all built the same. They're a nice set, nice design. that's all for now, and thanks for watching.